Dollar Tree carp fishing challenge. Let's do it. What is up, YouTube? It's me again, unfortunately, I know. And we're back up here at the little hidden carp spot, and I'm with Cast Blast Camp. He's down there doing Cast Blast Camp things, but I'll go over the gear real quick that we're going to be using, which is really the same rods and reels that you would use for catfishing. You know, carp fishing is not that much different. You're using the same rods, same reels. This one that I'm using is a Rip and Lip Super Cat 7.6 medium light with just a Abu Garcia Revo SX, you know, bass reel and some 15-pound mono. The rig that I'm going to be using on it is a Carolina rig, but it's a slightly different one. Hopefully y'all can see that. I know the lighting probably ain't the greatest, but it's just a little Carolina rig. But this, if you can tell, same shape as a, you know, no-roll sinker. It's just got a little cage on there for, you know, putting your pack bait. You mush it down in there and it gets all in these little ribs right here and keeps it from flinging off when you cast it. And you can get hair rigs that are pre-tied, or you can tie your own. I personally like tying my own, like snell or pre-snelled ones, like you can get at Walmart. But carp are a little hook shy, so you want to use a really good sharp hook. I'm actually using a 6 cents size 1 wacky hook and 15-pound fluorocarbon. But you can also get, you know, fake corn, stuff like that, that floats up off the bottom. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I mean, it does, but to keep it simple, I have some, but I'm not going to mess with them. But I'm going to just put some pack bait in here, put the corn on here, and just cast it out like a normal Carolina rig. Normally with this kind of rig, you want to put your hook down into that. So we'll go over the other rod real quick. It's nothing special. It is a just ugly stick catfish rod you can buy at Walmart for like 40 bucks. Another little bass reel is a Abu Garcia Silver Max 15-pound mono. And as you saw in the intro, the bait is very simple. I like to do a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio with bait. 1 can of corn, 1 can of strawberry, cherry, orange, whatever flavor you want to use, jello or Kool-Aid mix, and 1 can of oats. It could be just bouncing down the thing since we got some more current, but I hadn't even got my other rod out, y'all, and I'm already getting hit. Fortunately, I can get to a good flat sturdy spot right here at this stump.
I brought the net over there too, just let me know if you need me to run and get it. What kind of line do you use out there?
That's just 15-pound monofilament. It's a whisker seeker stuff. This is going to be a pretty short trip too, because we've only got about an hour and a half. Hour and 45 minutes. And I chose these 2 rods specifically for this because they're kind of my light catfish setups. But the ugly stick, of course, everybody knows how light tipped they are. And in this Rip and Lips medium light is a super light tip rod. So they'll feel less of that rod resistance when they're pulling on the line, nibbling at it and all that, and the less likely chance of them dropping it. Carp fishing like this is a lot like catfishing. Like I said, you know, you're sitting and waiting, because that pack bait, it's breaking down. It's kind of chumming the area around it, and you're going to get nibbles here and there, and nothing ever come of it. You'll figure as soon as I sit down, he hooks into one.
Oh, popped off. Just popped off, guys.
That one looked like it was probably 2-3 pounds. It wasn't like huge, but another bite now. Yeah, and it's the same time of day as every other time we've tried to catch carp up here. Yep, same thing. Pretty much emptied it. All right, let's try to not slip on this bank. I'm fully regretting not getting a different pair of muck boots, because while I like these, they have no lateral traction at all, and they really don't have no forward traction or backwards. Traction don't exist with these. They're also pretty much just the cheapest muck boots that Tractor Supply had. I'm one to hope that mine are in the ground good enough, so I'm gonna go down here and check his out. help him with it. Whew! This bank is slick even on the rocks.
Oh yeah, she's slick.
Let's unhook it in the net. We'll see, or weigh it real quick while I've got mine out.
The net.
I'm surprised the battery is still good in my scale because I ain't changed them but once.
Net. You want to weigh by the handle or by the net?
If it'll, well, we'll do it by this way. It'll be easier. Six pounds minus the net, so a little over 5 pounds.
A little under 5 pounds.
A little under, yeah. Yep.
I'm thinking it might be that extra strawberry sugar in there with the really getting on the...
Yeah, this bait apparently is just a little bit weaker than the last batch that I made because it's coming apart quite a bit easier. And what I'm going to do is I pulled the little swivel that goes through the bottom of the method feeder out. That way they can pick it up and just pull line straight out instead of having to feel that weight also. Do I finally have one on? I think I do. Is this a successful challenge? There we go, finally. He ain't real big. He's just not happy that there's a hook in his face. Nah, he ain't real big. Well, he's bigger than I thought. I'm gonna let him do that out there for a second before I deal with him up here. Are you gonna tire out anytime soon?
Just picked up on one, guys.
Yeah, he's bigger than I thought he was. He's probably 3 or 4 pounds maybe, about the size of that one you caught earlier.
Yeah, not too bad there. No more, no baby.
Usually channel cats and stuff like that size would have tired out by now, but this guy has not lit up. It's a fun size right there on lighter tackle. I don't want to touch this thing any more than I have to because everything from my last trip still stinks. But it's probably about a 3-pounder. Skadoosh.
Cool deal, man. Good catch.
I think that one was getting hit too, but
awesome.
It can just get hit for a second. I got to get all this mess cleaned up.
Challenge complete.
Yep. Dollar Tree. Well, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, whatever. I can't ever get them right, so I just call them Family General Dollar Tree or Family Tree Dollar General or whatever. Yeah, carp are... They're something else. They stink once that slime dries up. And this meme that's popping up on the screen, that is very, very true. Like, I don't know what Fermunda cheese smells like, but I would imagine it's just as bad as dried carp slime. Also, I'm using a 24-gram method feeder, so I think it's close to about 3/4 of an ounce or something like that. But that kind of proved my theory, pulling that little swivel out so that they can just pull that freely. Hook up a little bit better. Oh, crap. This one's already hooked up again, I think. Hooked up again. That was quick. Yeah. It feels like it's a little bit smaller than that last one. Yeah, that's a little teeny bopper, or at least the attitude of a little teeny bopper. Yeah, I'll just get that one unhooked and chuck it. That's a fun size little carp right there, and he's just about pooped on me. So we're gonna get that one back. Well, now I get to rebait both of them, I guess. All right, y'all, we're gonna give it just a little bit longer because it's getting pretty dang dark. Like, it's darker than it's showing on the video, but it's not been a bad afternoon. Like, it's definitely been slow because of this cold front that's come through, but here in the last 10 minutes or so, they've definitely been jumping the surface a lot. So they're still in here. It's just whether or not we can get lucky enough to hook up with a couple before we call it quits. All right, y'all, it has pretty much died off and it is well past dark, so I'm gonna get all my stuff together and head to the vehicle and then head to the house. Anyway, the little Dollar Tree challenge was a success. I only got 2 carps, got a lot of bites though, but hey, it's cheap and it's effective. You can definitely play around with your bait mixture. You can add all kinds of different flavors, the ratio of like corn to oats to strawberries mix, whatever you want to do with it. His, I don't know what always got in it, but it's a lot redder, more saturated than mine. But carp fishing, like I said, it's super cheap, just a couple of dollars, and it's same gear, same rigs as catfishing. Anyway, there'll be links in the description to Sam's channel. Go check it out, subscribe, tell him I sent you. Hope you like the video.